car has ever come close. Now, there's also a romantic reputation between man and machine when it comes to the Corvette. For many people, it's the be-all and end-all of cars. So what we have on display is a standard Corvette. The GM engineers have brought you a model that's going to give you more cornering, acceleration, more braking capability, more power, more performance, and more fuel efficiency than any standard Corvette ever. Now, the first Stingray was introduced for the 1963 model year. That's when they moved to the independent rear suspension, larger engine, and also that's when they gave you a design that stopped you in your tracks. That vehicle was a leader in its class, and this vehicle will be a leader in its class as well. Now, it features an estimated 450 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. Now, when we say estimated, that's just a bare minimum. Keep in mind this technology is still being calibrated. We're still in the development process. Now, the design that you see here, what you see is what you get. But when I mean being calibrated, they're still working on all of the production numbers. For example, your performance numbers. You want to know what the top speed is. You want to know what the quarter mile is, right? When it comes to performance-oriented vehicles, that's exactly what we want to hear. And as soon as we have those numbers, they will be delivered. So for now, what we have is more like an appetizer. So let's talk about exactly what's on the plate. 0 to 60 is going to be under 4 seconds. There's a Z51 handling package that can achieve more than 1 G in cornering acceleration. Highway mileage should easily exceed 26 miles per gallon. Now, the vehicle, the design elements, its beauty, its purpose, and its functionality. The air extractors help to reduce front end lift. Now, that is going to give you more responsive handling when you're traveling at high speed. The front fender side posts, they help to reduce aerodynamic drag. And for those of you wondering about the design element here on the rear quarter panel, these are air inlets. So air goes in, it goes over a heat exchanger. Here, opposite of the driver, we're cooling the transmission. Opposite of the passenger, we're cooling the differential. And then the vents out back, they represent the lowest area of pressure. That's the best place for that air to easily escape. Now, design elements include a removable carbon fiber roof panel. Now, you can either get the carbon fiber woven design, body color, and there's also a translucent top that's available. Now, it features a carbon fiber hood. You've got composite fenders, doors, rear quarter panels. You also have a carbon nano composite underbody panel. Has a little bit of carbon fiber in there as well. Now, the vehicle features the 5th generation 6.2-liter small block pushrod V8 engine. It's the LT1. For those of you just showing up, that's an estimated 450 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. Now, things really get sophisticated because it's matched to a 7-speed manual transmission. For those of you that know engineering, the only other company to do that is Porsche. So that lets you know the league that we're definitely playing in. Now, there's also a 6-speed automatic transmission that features your paddle shifting. Other technologies include direct inject, variable valve timing, and active fuel management. Now, active fuel management is cylinder deactivation. Cylinder deactivation on a manual transmission until now has been practically impossible. Our GM engineers have broken a code of science, and we do believe this will be an industry's first application. The interior design has been completely revamped. It's been refined. Now, I've worked with Chevrolet for about 8 years, and I've heard consumer cries. Now, if the performance of the Vet is going to compete with European engineering, how about the quality of the interior? I want more quality. I want seats that are comfortable. I want more digital aspects as well. Well, guess what? Absolutely deliver. Now, the seats that you see on display, this is the option of the competition seats. These are the Recaro seats. That name just screams sophistication alone. Now, the seats are made out of a lightweight magnesium frame. The standard seats are going to be your GT seats. Now, the interior features 2 8-inch driver configurable high-definition full-color displays. One features touch sensitivity as well as voice recognition. Now, the model that we have here on display, this is our standard Corvette with the application of the Z51 handling package. Now, the Z51, the visual signs you can see, larger wheels and tires, slotted rotors, and then out back, this is the Z51 specific spoiler. But let's say that we remove this spoiler, we add 18, 19-inch wheels and tires, 4-piston calipers all the way around. You are looking at a base-level Corvette. More power, more capability, more beauty than any standard Corvette ever. Now, this vehicle is scheduled to go into production in August of this year. It's going to be built at the dedicated Corvette manufacturing facility in Bowling Green, Kentucky, as it has been since the 80s. Now, that facility underwent a $131 million renovation. $52 million went to build the body shop, where they're going to be building the all-new aluminum frame in-house for the very first time. That frame is across the way. It's precisely 99 pounds lighter, 57% stiffer. For those of you that want to know what's new for 2014, practically everything. The only two elements that have carried over from the previous generation, the cabin air filter and the release latch for the hatchback. Other than that, it's been reinvented from the ground up. Now, this is our entry-level Corvette, so it's going to be comparable to the C6 pricing. I'll let you know the price will start well under $60,000. I know you're absolutely impressed, and if you want to know how, the number one answer, it's a Chevrolet. Since 1911, Chevrolet has always been America's affordable brand. Here, you don't have to pay $1 million to look like it. Folks, if you have additional questions, my name is Alicia. Look forward to seeing the debut of the convertible version next month at the Geneva Auto Show. Thanks for dropping by. Welcome to Chevrolet, and welcome to the return of the Stingray.
Pretty cool. Not really ideal for this, but brought it along.
But the car that which I don't think it
Was up here last year. He said they had